recognize you. No, I was in the tabletop room. Behind the counter. I am trying to save these first three seats right here for players.
How do you become player?
I'm about to ask if everyone's settled in for volunteers.
I am only on Eggball. I'm not good enough to be a player.
Not very. I've done some play. I've done a good chunk of play testing. I don't think my questions are too hard. Emphasis on thick.
I'm not good enough to
I main Sage, typically healer. If I have to play tank, I do Gunbreaker. If I do DPS, I'm really torn on Viper and Red Mage. I've learned with the way that I play, I just like pressing buttons fast.
Yeah.
I like the meme of it at this point where I have a level 34 Lancer.
Yeah, I like that.
It was only because Blood for Blood used to be, because it was cross-class, not cross-role.
Yeah.
My question is, do you still have, the Dragoon dot still on your water?
No. I mean, actually,
You used to have a dot.
on my Lancer, if it came from Lancer, not Dragoon, it is on my Lancer marker.
No, it's something about,
Yeah.
lobotomites.
Oh!
I do remember that name. Well, we've got what seems to be most of the people in here. Who wants to be a player?
How hard is that?
You may have done it, however, I think you can still do it. I mean, if you watched actually, you don't have to get the actual correction. You can also steal. Want to be a player? There is a prize. Because remember, if you look at the description, it said beat crowned nerd of light. Have a little surprise for the winner. For winners, it can be friendly.
If no one else wants to play, I'll...
I did see you raise your hand. Unless you want to just let him play.
Oh, you go for it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to explain it all in my spiel. I have in front of me a stack of statements. So if the three players want to take these three seats right here.
Thank you. This is the artist's name. Arthur actually Rock Hop Fest boy.
I got a rock on it for the side that you should be.
I'm so jealous.
I met you.
I built a...
You will have
No, I
those.
meant that pass. Oh, you was doing it. The panel access is your first 100 people. My second panel got a $10.
What? I'm jealous. I have a match.
Oh, and for a second I was like, oh, the Final Fantasy card game? No, just me.
I would like to, but I'm already
I'm bringing this because I don't want to bring my full cost.
I didn't get the meat, so
I'll let it run for 5 minutes. Just let people hold it. We're also going to have to turn off the lights because there is something showing. You just can't really see it. It's just the login screen. Like my prompts are high contrast, but they're still going to be hard to see because it's kind of bad. So yeah, I'm going to have to turn off the lights. can explain how to play the game, so.
The questions are pretty easy.
It's not brain dead easy.
Well, I'd say at least like Jeopardy, like if you want to spend it like,
It's not like super.
No.
you'd be like, actually it's this.
I'm not trying to lock people out of playing.
It's not like you can't, but
I have debated making like harder difficulties on the expert and savage, but that one's gonna be cool. I don't know enough people I can test that
it's
one.
not
I've
like
been
which
playing
grade.
since beta 2.
It's not like
I've technically been playing since beta. I say technically because I did play beta, but I did sub till like patch for a realm.
it's not like which grade. It's a single mechanic.
No, I'm not doing mechanic questions.
Which pixel was dropped on the rock have your Xbox DS? What have to take away my beautiful theater? I miss him. Oh,
So I try to keep it in this queue because I don't want to lock people out from content because like if it's optional content, I don't want to put people in stuff maybe people didn't do.
I mean, I did it. How long ago was Stormblood? Yeah.
Most of my questions have to do with MSQ. Because everyone plays because that's the game. I do have a doctoral question. I'm letting it go to 5 o'clock just so people can show up. I also got axes and probably at least major weapons. I don't claim to know everything.
Did you see,
Also, funny that you asked what my talents are.
I can see that, yeah.
I totally forgot they were there too. It
I've
just
been
occurred
more
to me.
of what race you like.
Oh, I'm a male O'Brien. I'm a very unedgy Alva. My aura is a very soft boy. You'll see him. You'll see him at the end of the slideshow.
I will.
Your teeth. It's funny, my character's name is a Jojo reference in that I named him Jirio Jiritsu because I like the alliteration, so I was like Jiji Jojo. Enough.
I made my characters
Fair enough. Versatile. I've never used Fantasia. I made my character during the character creator for the benchmark for Heaven's Board, and I've never touched him again. It's like 4 or 5 years. I still have all my favorite things. Actually, it's here.
Like you're so right.
Or are we on the first?
Well, you want, I'm going to the second.
That's wonderful. want to give everybody a chance to play. I just wanted to make sure I captured it here. Oh, and technically I'm a fourth, but I haven't like balanced. The game isn't balanced. Because the show's format is one of the big players. You're not caught up. Oh, you are. How long?
This is actually the main enemy. The main enemy. I just played something. Just step up. I'm not a dominator. I didn't like the. I like the word. I didn't like the side of the side by
That's fun. I can do this. I like Rain, Shadowbringers, and Water, Dawn Trail Axe. I do actually see not just a little better. Storm
Yeah.
Two segments absolutely pissed me off. One of them is actually a question that I found here. The other one is so it's the oh, because it's like when you prove yourself so that you can fight at the most height. It's something with heroes. It's like a company of heroes. The company of heroes want you to prove yourself so you can fight Titan, and it lasts for like 10 friggin' levels, and I'm like, people are gonna die, dude. That pissed me off, boy. And then I actually have a question about the other one. Just a heads up, I was informed by staff that we can only have as many people as there are chairs. That's what's recording it right now. I mean, I get the jet, but it's also even if it was just a thing like projected, there's still not enough mics for three. As long as I can hear you, that's really all that matters. Yes. I am on Crystal Intense. Hey! Potatoes being
Yeah, it was so interesting.
It was meant to be captured.
I couldn't believe that. I was like, well, I didn't get my secret license.
Every couple of months, just a shout. It's just there for my friends if they want to pop back on. Every company's still there. leave if you want me to go and look back. Most of my friends are actually not fine. People like to sing it. It's like two sides. It's the same song. As one of King Crumb's all one of on the J's now, it's the same. There's no difference. That's fair.
Pretty much, you gotta know what to talk about this. I'm sure there's
Yeah, we got two right here. Hi. So since pretty much every seat is filled at the moment, I do have 3 people who are lined up to play, but are there anyone else who would like to play? 1, 2.
Oh, that's good.
Sorry. Yeah, because we did have 3 people lined up. I mean, we can figure out a way. Maybe just like roll a die to figure out who gets the play. Oh, I mean, I can only do 3 people anyway. Okay. Yeah. The 2 people that have raised their hands, can you pull that up? Oh yeah, probably. I have it set up. Okay. Okay. Just 1 view. 2 out of 3. Oh, no. I'm the host. I don't play. Okay. 2 out of 3. Just. Alright, if you want to play that badly, if you could. You want to play 2? I'm sorry, if you could do. I'm so sorry, if you 2 could play for Rochambeau for that one. I'm so sorry. I had a different way of figuring out how to get. Okay, if you could sit down. I had a different way for figuring out how to get players, but it involved using my phone. I had 2 people lined up to film this for me, but both of them dropped out, so I have to use my own phone right now. For those who are standing, unfortunately, I wasn't informed by staff that I can only have as many people as are seats.
There's one here.
Seats down there. Real tight squeeze down this way. This isn't a great spot to go through. Yeah.
Still one right here.
Okay. One last thing. I am going to have to turn off the lights because it is displaying something. It's just really hard to see. Oh, no. Gotta find my way back now. Oh, God. Can I see my note card still? That's the real question. Barely. I know, yeah. Goodness gracious. Our eyes will adjust. Hopefully. Well, don't. Preferably don't turn off the buzzer. Is it still? I mean, it's working. Okay. Ooh, wow. If I turn the lights down. Yeah, that's right, definitely. I'll take it. Okay. From Roni to the heart of Sabik, from Dragon Song to Medion, from Fluminous to Animesis, from Fight or Flight to the Warrior of Light. Nerds like a lot of things, but there's something they love above all else, and that is correcting people. This is Actually. Final Fantasy XIV edition. My name is Patrick, and I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV for over a decade with over 6,000 hours of non-AFK playtime. I didn't play during 1.0, but I've been with the game since June of 2015. I've also been an avid enjoyer of Dropout content since the first season of Game Changer back in 2019. But I digress. In case you aren't caught up with MSQ, there may be some spoilers. For the uninitiated, Actually is a nerdy game show not unlike Jeopardy, created and currently hosted by Mike Trapp on Dropout.tv, formerly known as College Humor. Unlike Jeopardy, it focuses on nerdy pop culture topics almost exclusively. For those unaware, a home game version of it was launched on Kickstarter in 2021, and also released in the following year. Just like the show, the home game has several hundreds of prompts with categories like anime, comics, and games. They've also graciously created a website to create custom cards for the game, which is what's sparked this very panel. I took the time to create over 100 prompts focused solely on Final Fantasy XIV, with each prompt narrowing the focus to different aspects of the game. Don't worry, the details aren't going to be extremely minute. I've tried my best to make the prompts approachable to even semi-casual players, so everyone should have pretty even chances to win. Players, could you press your buttons for me? You got it? Okay. And then, sorry, you're good? Oh, you don't gotta keep pressing. Wait. And now 2. Okay. And now 1. Okay. Alright. Alright. Buzzers are live. I'm sure many of you know how the game works, but I'm going to explain it for those who don't. I have in front of me a stack of statements. They are incorrect statements about the various aspects of Final Fantasy XIV. and it's up to you to figure out what's wrong, buzz in, and correct me. But you must precede all those corrections with actually, or I can't give you the point. And you can interrupt me at any point during the statement if you think you've spotted what's wrong. I have also no one to be fact checker, and I'm only hearing, so if anyone in the audience catches something wrong that we don't catch, feel free to let me know. I'm also giving about 5 minutes, not very strict, but about 5 minutes to find the correction, just to make sure that we got everything within the time slot we have. With all that in mind, players, ready check. I mean, you're good. You're ready, buzz. Okay. And round one. We've also already missed our very first point, albeit a bonus point. Some of you may have caught it. Actually, Mike Trap isn't currently hosting actually. The current host is if you know anyway. That will only work for this version of the panel, because if anyone shows up next time, they'll know. Okay, on to the actual first problem. Final Fantasy XIV's trial has expanded from its original restrictions, one of which was limited playtime, and is now more accessible than ever. There are quite a few platforms Final Fantasy XIV is available to play on. Although it can only be played on PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Windows, it used to be playable on PlayStation 3 as well. An officially licensed mobile game version of the game is currently in development by Lightspeed Studios, a division of Tencent Games.
Yeah, Buzz.
Player 3.
Actually, you can play it on Mac.
Ah, you got it, yes. You can indeed play Final Fantasy XIV on Mac. That's the one player. Sorry, 1 second. There we go. There's your point.
Actually, it is also released now in China on the mobile version.
I wasn't sure about that, but it also wasn't what I was going for. It's not like they've stopped development. But fair, that is fair. Okay. That's a point for player 3. Next, for the Enterprise to get into the Howling Eye to defeat the Primal Garuda, Sid and Alphino concoct a plan to change the wind elemental aspect comprising the barrier around it. The Warrior of Light must obtain an Earth aspected corrupted crystal to get past the barrier. Player 2.
Actually, it's an ice crystal?
You know, I was, oh no, yeah, you're correct. Earth is the necessary element, and ice aspect of the crystal is required to counteract the wind barrier.
And that's why we go to port this.
Which is why, I always thought it was weird. Like, that doesn't seem to me the opposite, but I guess that's not what we're looking for. Only logic I could have thought of was like, we're trying to freeze the wind? I don't know. Definitely weird. And next, at the end of A Realm Reborn, Nanamo Ulnamo is seemingly assassinated. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn present at the bloody banquet fled after Raubon created an opening for them. Ugh, player 3.
Actually, Vice did not reveal his that was before
A little ahead of the game, but I also don't specify exactly when Reese does that. Many of them undergo changes before we meet them next. Ito reveals her true identity as Reese, having masqueraded as her dead sister. Player 2?
Actually, Fingry did not lose sight in one of his eyes. He got shot in the knee.
Man, I shouldn't have let you in here.
Took an arrow to the knee.
Not there.
Is that also not what you're looking for?
Not 100% what I'm looking for. I will give you the point unless someone else can tell me what's a little more incorrect about what I've said. Because you have spotted what's wrong.
He's not wearing an eye patch. Actually, he's not wearing an eye patch.
He is wearing an eye patch. I guess arguable it's like a cloth thing, but it's covering his eye. I count it as an eye patch. Player 1, you have a guess for me?
Actually, Zephyria is transported to the first.
I mean, that is technically a true statement, but it doesn't conflict with what I've said. All right, I'll call it there. I will give you the point. You have identified what's wrong. Thancred, in fact, did not lose sight in his eye. He lost his ability to use magic. He just wears the eye patch because he thinks it'll help him pick up girls. You don't remember the eye patch?
When he shows back up and
Yeah. Okay, that is the end of round one, which will lead us into our very first shiny question. Shiny questions, like shiny Pokemon, are worth the same amount, but just a little bit different and a little bit rarer. This one is called Sightseeing Log. There it is. I'm going to show you locations from the game. It's up to you to buzz in and tell me the name of the location. And I am looking for specific names. Whoever correctly guesses the most names gets the point. Got it? Yes. Are live. You don't have to say them actually. Okay. There we go. Okay, first up. There we go. Not what I'm looking for. Not what I'm looking for. Player 2.
Thieves Guild.
Not what I'm looking for. You're up. Go ahead, player 1. There we go. That's what I'm looking for.
I mean, you're
you are
technically
standing at the Thieves Guild, but I'm pointing at the Fishers Guild.
Okay, I see what you mean. I thought it was a trick question.
That goal. Yep. Player 3. What's the name you said?
The amphitheater.
I'm gonna need a little more than just amphitheater. Put it up for grabs again. No, you're thinking Akafa Amphitheater, but that's for Shiva. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but that's how I got it.
I know it starts with V or M-A-I-H or M-H-I.
You can get the full name. Player 1, you think you got it? There it is. Keto Amphitheater. Okay, let's go. Next. Ooh, player 2. Ooh, no.
Oh no!
Don't look. Look away. Player 2.
Oh, I had it. Now it's gone. Ruby Road.
Ah, I thought I tripped up people on that. Yeah,
The Sapphire is the shop.
Exactly. My intent was to try to trip you up and think it's the Sapphire Road Exchange. Alright. Next up. Ooh, that's player 3, I think.
This is Costa del Sol.
Oh, sorry, I tried to see the buttons to see who actually buzzed in. That is correct. It is Costa del Sol. Buzzers. Ooh.
I'm just gonna. It's the Rebellion Hideout in Stormblood.
I mean, that is a correct statement, but that's not the name I'm looking for.
I'm giving them a hint.
Any guesses, player 1?
I didn't even remember this place existed.
Yeah,
I haven't thought about this
Tegan's
place.
place.
I haven't thought about this place in so long.
Alright, in that case, I'll call it for that one. That one is the House of the Fierce.
I did not
Next. Ooh, player 2.
Last Stand Cafe.
Yep. And lastly, player 3. No. There is a name I am actually looking for.
The Rising Stones?
It was Rising Stones that I'm looking for, but that is a good point. I hadn't actually considered what the name of the bar was. I didn't mean to throw anyone off like that. So I will count that for 3, largely because it actually won't change the results of the points. Because player 1 got 2, player 2 got 3, technically 4. Unfortunately, you only got 3, or only 1. You're probably right. I might have misled by having actually the bar, not inside.
I just remember my friend told me that there he was talking about Final Fantasy VII,
Oh.
and then in the bar more.
Okay, so that will be a point for player 2. Unfortunately, 1 point. Okay, that will bring us into round 2. Okay. During the events of Stormblood, During the events of Stormblood, Sorbonne of the Blue Kojin performs a ritual. As a result, the Warrior of Light, Lys, and Alize no longer have to worry about breathing underwater, allowing them to go to a number of unusual places, including the depths of the Ruby Sea, the very moon itself, and Gobert in the first. Player 2.
Actually, he only gives it to the Warrior of Light.
No, Lys and Alize also get the same blessing. This newfound ability would be instrumental in reaching Sui no Sato, the home of Yugiri's parents, Ihanami and Yunagi. Player 2.
Actually, the moon itself is already viable for breathing.
That is correct. Yeah, actually, the ability to breathe underwater doesn't affect the player's ability to be on the moon. The Loperit created special aether crystals filling the moon with wind aether and, as a result, air. You see a very similar thing happen in the Eden Raid series.
Yeah, 'cause it's like everyone else is on the moon, so.
Yeah. Next question. Defeat all but certain as the Crystarium and the Scions attack Yulmore. Bothri flees to Mount Gold, where he is defeated after becoming the Light Warden Innocence. The Warrior of Light absorbs his light, and it becomes too much for them. Before they turn into a Sin Eater, the Crystal Exarch begins to siphon the light, announcing his intention to sacrifice himself. However, he's shot by M itself before he can finish. I didn't think I'd get anyone with that. He was shot by M itself.
I didn't remember it was so long.
Very, very good team.
Yeah, Benny G has a very funny video about it.
Turns into a skateboard.
No guess.
Go right? Yeah. That'd be awesome.
Someone whisper the answer to someone?
Yeah, right.
I don't have that on my my soundboard. Wow, there too.
Actually, the Crystal Exarch does not begin siphoning light from the Warrior of Light.
Yeah, he does. Player 3?
Actually, the Light Warden was not Innocence.
It was Innocence. What a dope theme.
Oh no, he's hot.
Yeah. Alright, I think I'll call it there. Actually, that's not what the Exarch says. He does not announce his intention to sacrifice himself. He attempts to fool the Warrior of Light and the Scions into thinking he was doing it to travel freely to other reflections, as like a ploy of making himself the villain.
That made me crash out so badly.
That's the problem. I didn't remember that part. I just remember saying his name.
That's true. Okay. Alright, the next question. Many of the locations visited in Endwalker are places we already knew about, such as Sharlayan, Radz-at-Han, and the war-ravaged Garlemald. One of the most important new concepts in Endwalker is introduced as dynamis. Heavily influenced and empowered by strong emotions, its usage is what's attributed as the explanation for canonical uses of limit breaks. Entelekis were the only known beings who could interact with and manipulate. Player three.
I'm actually Entelekis or not Entelekis.
I did say only known beings, and I'm actually. I did say only known beings. Obviously, there could be other ones that we just don't know about. But going by my wording, that doesn't conflict with what I've said.
Actually, not Razat Khan, just Stavnir in general.
We did know of Razat Khan before we went there. Maybe not through MSQ, but like through side stuff, you can learn about Razat Khan before Endwalker.
Actually, it was not what it brings. It was not an explanation for what it brings.
It is one such explanation. It's not like the accepted explanation, but it is one way you can explain it. Player two?
Actually, did you mean old Charlian?
I did not mean ultra.
Okay.
I mean, even then, so like you knew about Charlotte because old Charlotte exists.
Actually, Dynamis was introduced before Endwalker.
That's incorrect, unfortunately. A couple more minutes. Ooh, player one.
It's influenced by emotions, but it's not empowered by them.
I mean, both can be true. It can be both influenced and empowered.
Actually, Garlemald is not more as a true version of it.
I don't know if that's technically true. I think what's to point out about that is that we don't know the status of like Garlemald as it is until we get there. I see what you mean.
They're going to be pretty powerful.
I definitely see what you mean. It's not quite what I'm going for. I also won't give the point. One more minute. Alright, I'll call it there. Actually, it's not first introduced as Dynamis. The first name we're given for Dynamis is Akasha, as explained by Nidana. Which I always thought was super weird. Because after we learned about it as Akasha, it's like, oh cool, that's what that is. And we go to Elpis and it's like, oh no, it's Dynamis. And I'm like, yes, Dynamis. That's what it is. When we first go to Razat Khan, Nidana explains to us this concept of what we come to learn is Dynamis. But the first name we're given is Akasha. But as soon as we learn Dynamis, we abandon Akasha. It's like, what's that? Never heard of it. It's like, that felt a little weird to me, but alright. Alright. That brings us to the end of round 2, with the points looking like, unfortunately, for player 1, 0 points, player 2 with 3, and player 3 with 1. Which will then lead us into our next shiny question, which I will need to give you these fancy pens. It's gonna be a little harder right in the dark, but yeah, that might help. No, there's no buzzing for this question. Okay. Our next. Oh, thank you so much. All right. For our second shiny question, this one will be called By the 12. Eorzea's pantheon, the 12 come up very frequently throughout 14's playtime. There's even an Alliance Raid series all about them. How many can you name? Players who write down the most names get a point. I can just sit back and wait.
I remember.
Telling me. The name is. Exactly.
I just got sleep dead, so I just decided.
Right answer. What are you talking about?
I just got sleep dead, so I think I'm gonna try to break it fast. Surprisingly well, I'm just gonna let you.
I'll give you about 3 more minutes.
I read this one yesterday.
You looked at their health bar, right? And their name was right there.
My friends get all the cutscenes that I like.
Did I just hear your friends skip all the cutscenes? Why is he playing, man?
That one.
Yeah,
Smile best in Europe.
At the very end.
don't do this.
I like the big bad. I hopefully don't make it less bad. I like the big more bad option. But it's just a pain to go through.
I used to love going to Far and Vale. Like before the rework, I actually read it. I know exactly what you're talking about. Forget it. Home to the Switch. Home to the Switch. It's right there. Yeah, I love that.
You don't think the like
2 more minutes.
I actually really like the Alexander.
Okay. What do you think?
I don't like the second one. I just watched it. I think Pat on this is better. Maybe the job design is not the best since I've done, but like the actual songs was getting better.
1 minute warning. Yeah, now
I also
that you're being quizzed.
just finished our game the other day, not Saturday.
And there's no way you did heavyweight because that's not been released for Saturday.
When did we use it? Oh, Tuesday. Yeah. I really do Sunday. Yeah.
Probably because that, that's like one of my cotton drugs.
Then you know it's I get it.
Right as fast as you can as I come to grab him.
I'm misspelling. Is that okay?
As long as I can tell what you tried to say, I'll give you two. All right.
I remember 6 of them.
1, 2, 3. All right. Before I actually check off who got what, I'm going to go ahead and read off for you the names. We have Polone, Thalia, Linlane, Byragon, Azima, Nafika, Menfina, that's down, Nemia, Oshan, Ralder, Nalpal, Althig, and I don't think anyone wrote it. I would have given a bonus point for it. Also, the Watcher. Oh yeah, the Watcher is the secret 13th of the 12. This is a quick check because unfortunately some of you didn't write very much. Menfina, Ralder, Halani, you are correct. Mifa? No. I see what you mean. But let me just check. Azim, I see Byragon. I know what you mean. Oshan, Alone, Nemia, Nalko, yeah. That will be a point for player 2.
I was like, I can't remember. I got. Oh, it's India.
Okay. We'll bring us to round 3. The point total's looking like, fortunately, player 1 still 0, player 3 with 1, and player 2 with 4. First prompt of round 3. Oh, thank you so much. Okay. As we travel throughout Tural, the Warrior of Light and company meet a myriad of different peoples and learn their cultures. Some peoples being similar races to those present in Aldenard, such as the Moblins, Hanu Hanu, and the Tornawada. After learning about the people living at the outskirts and their way of life, you meet up with Namika, Wuklamak nursemaid, shortly after she passes away, and you learn about soul cells from Geode of the Resistance, Oblivion. Queen's Fiend directs you to the Thunder Yards. Further within it, in Earth and Sky, one of Oblivion's hideouts resides. Well, player 2.
Actually, it's not Geode, it's Shale.
It is Geo. I like that guess, but it is Geo. The Tonawada do exist in Aldenard. They're the hero. You got some funky names out there in Toronto. It does look fake, huh? Player 1.
Actually, I think it was Moblin.
They are Moblins. Unfortunately. Wow, player 3.
Actually, you did not learn about soul from Geode. You learned about it.
You do learn about them from Geode. Still, I like the guess, but you do from Geode.
Ooh, sorry. So sorry.
It's another. Any last? Test it for me just quick.
Actually, their hideout's name is not Earth and Sky.
That's crazy, because you are correct. I will give you the point, unless someone can tell me what's the actual name. hate you for this one. Alright. I'm gonna give the point to player 2. You are correct. It's not called Earth and Sky. It's Earthen Sky. This prompt occurred to me in the exact moment I learned its name. I'm like, hold on, that's an easy slide. Okay.
Guys, go see.
Yeah. Alright, our next prompt. Native Garleans have a unique physical trait, their third eye. Although it prevents them from manipulating ether, it's believed it improves the race's capacity for spatial recognition, which could give them an advantage over other races when it comes to navigating aircraft or firing weapons. A Garlean scientist, Aulus Mollicina, learned about the Echo as a means of manipulating aether from Gaius von Baelsar's journal, motivating him to begin his research into imbuing someone with an artificial echo, making them resonant. Cordolo Rem Lupus was the first to become resonant.
You already clicked
I'm
it.
actually,
Wait,
but I
wait.
can-
Sorry?
An accident.
Oh, an accident.
I'm actually just not guys.
It is Gaius' journal. If we learn about this, and I'm forgetting the name of it, but if we do learn about that in, is that Mendwalker Dungeon? Oh, it's like got a big scientist dude like in a seat, and he's like the second boss of the dungeon. Player 2.
Actually, Forgola is not the first resident.
Fordola is the first successful resident. I like where your head's at, but I'm not gonna give it to you. There is something more incorrect in what I've said. Player 2.
Actually, the third eye gives them not spatial recognition, but like some sort of like mental capacity.
I only say it's believed that it does that, so there's no real confirmation that it does.
Actually, I don't think Cordolo's last name is Lucas.
It is Lucas. Fordola Red Lucas is correct. Fun fact, the red portion of the name denotes rank.
I'm actually just not the scientist.
It was Almus. You never, well, he's the boss I'm talking about, actually.
Go in the chair.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. You don't have any last second guesses? Alright, I'll call it there. Actually, a Garlean's third eye doesn't prevent them from manipulating ether. The inability to manipulate ether is just inherent to them. Okay, next prompt. When creating a new character, the player is presented with a number of classic classes to choose from for their first class, including Rogue, Gladiator, and Conjurer, all of which start in one of the 3 different city-states. Depending on which you started, your story begins slightly different. One such difference is which of the signs of the 7th dawn you meet first. You meet Liquid Waters and Thanalan, Papalimo, Totolimo, and Wow, player 3.
You meet Papalimo and actually you meet Papalimo and Gira in the Blackshot.
That's exactly what I've written on the slide.
I thought it's
We're both correct. And Ida Hex in the Black Shroud, and Yastola Rule in Lenosha. All 3 stories converge by the time the player meets Minfilia Ward and Ryanje Algarot. wow.
Actually,
Three again.
you need Yashtola and Venom.
No, you did beat Hero of Ocean. Which, by the way, some of these pronunciations kill me. Like Thanalan, that's not what I thought it was Thanalan for the longest time. And then I heard Robon say Thanalan and went, what? I don't like that. Yeah. Player 2.
Oh no. I was gonna say I'm actually not Rogue, it's Steve, but that's wrong.
What's crazy? You're correcting yourself. You are correct.
Okay, it is.
Yeah. Actually, you can't choose Rogue as a starting class. Rogue was added in 2.4, and players still can't choose it during character creation. I don't know why. It just feels like something you should be able to do, but you know, here we are. It does turn out. No. Because it's the only class that was added post-launch.
Oh, what is it? I didn't know.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna give these back to you. I want to ride with the back of them. Yeah, if you could, sorry. Okay, that ends round 3. Well, unfortunately, there really isn't going to be a way for anyone to clutch this out. Player 1 with 0 points, player 3 with 1, and player 2 with a whopping 5. As some of us know, if you've watched them actually before, the final question is usually about real life skills. But, you know, I don't want to do that. That doesn't sound fun to me. So I've tried to make it as real life, quote unquote, as I can. And so, this one is called... You lack discipline. You can pick up a total of 11 classes/jobs in Moldova. List as many as you can. The players with the most correct answers each get a point. I hear some of y'all talking. They might catch that. Hold on. Answers? Yes. Every disciple is a class or job. Which no one's asked yet, which I'm a little surprised by, but if you're wondering, I am counting classes and jobs the same. So, for example, if I don't want to give you the answer. If a class turns into a job, you can write either. Yeah, Lancer to Dragoon, I would accept either. Guys! Give me answers! Stop! Thank you, Rotier, for the lights. I didn't anticipate needing to turn off the lights.
Commendations. You that parade chocobo? Yeah. Gotta go healer and tank. Let's get all the commendations.
It's too often I don't get the calls as a healer.
So my whole party was white. I will get nothing special about my
If something's funny in the chat,
Oh, yeah, I'll get the call. I'll give every DPS a call that uses the limit break. I have too many roulette runs where that limit break just sits there. If you're a single target, use it on the boss. If you're ranged of any kind, use it on packs. I won't be mad if you do it like that. At one point in time.
I had to pull those skeletons away.
Oh, I didn't start playing the game or the music.
We've been sitting inside.
Sorry.
I think we thank you. Wait, no, I can play Star 9. I can't pass that.
I love it.
Oh yeah, Arcadian is so good.
I need to
The
get to
final
Dawn
one,
Trail.
the original sushi guy. The final one,
Aware.
Pomerello is the guitarist.
Yeah.
Why was the bathroom so hard?
Yeah.
How many times I've wiped
I
that?
did the orchestra will draw, and I wrote for the building. I wrote them 92 something on it.
99 or 96, huh?
And then I went to like buy music room in my house.
Yeah.
Give you 4 more minutes, because that brings it to 5:50 p.m.
David's David Joe star.
Aw.
Yeah, the 14 JoJo.
Aw. That's so funny.
It's really, it's okay. So the reason for it is, I have an audio clip where I go and call them just for like on the double for the Bible. So I was double the Bible, so we're in TV the baby.
Oh, that's just fun.
And then Joe starts I do bed, I'll play.
Once I get my life.
I'll show you all my beautiful warrior line. Same halfway.
I just changed mine.
You'll all see my warrior flag when they're done. He'll be on screen. No, he's just a pretty soft boy.
This is mine.
You'll
I
see.
just made her.
For the longest time, my dark knight was planned as a paladin.
As it should be.
Oh, I'm so happy to do anniversary. Best thing ever.
That's
And they
fair.
give so much free flavor because of all the shop here. They give so much free flavor.
I am of the hot take that I don't like that you can blame anything on the everything. My only real, I can accept most of it. The only thing I hate, like actually hate, that anyone can equip anyone else's job. That feels super wrong. It's made for the job.
I guess you can technically do that.
It's just weird to me because it is that job, so very explicit. I can accept everything else, but that one's really rough.
It is really funny running it as a
Yeah. I mean, like, otherwise it doesn't make sense why you couldn't do it, but it's still fun. I'm not saying don't do it, you know? Plan whatever you want.
I love that.
I visited two Walmart friends.
This is 1 minute warning, unless we're all done. Alright. Thank you once again, row 2. Okay, before I check these, wow, you did rattle up. Before I check these, I'll list them out for you. The jobs are classes and jobs, so gladiator / paladin, samurai, thaumaturge / black mage, alchemist, weaver, pugilist / monk, reaper, red mage, goldsmith, miner, and viper. Let me check these real quick. Blue, I could have sworn blue mage was in Limsa. The blue mage tree is right next to the aether crystal. Actually.
It's because the first thing you did is the water, the water spout in Lenosha.
I'll check the 10. Okay, it's 550. Oh, wait, white majors. Oh, no. Oh, could it be even? Okay, we do technically have a tie on that one. Player 1 and 2 will both get points. Player 1 on the board, baby! And that will bring us to the end of our game.
Yay!
2 with 6 points. If someone could be so kind as to turn on the lights, if you know. Which, player 2, you are our nerd of light. Happy birthday. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for playing. Sam.
No, man, do you can teleport them yet? Can you teleport them yet? It is, no, I know.
Are you still playing Animal Crossing?
Yeah.
How far are you in Animal Crossing?
The end of what was it started?
It's someone, the guy who,
So, what location are you at?
It's where the
Yeah, I know, but like, is that the last place you went?
well, it was like, the last
Oh, you went to the moon. You went to the moon. But you haven't been to the last location.
It's so fair. Oh my god.
Let me know.
Yeah.
Have fun.
When are you going to be back home? I'll reach out to you. Maybe run roulettes or what kind of hot things are there?
I'm doing everything now. I'm doing a full present. I'm doing
You and like other people that are putting
I saw you like
Mine's not up to date, but it's...
Wait, is that's coming
I have to
next week?
stage one of it.
writing down on Tuesday.
Even though you can join online, is Baldur's. So that's kind of, sort of, not a pure MMO.
Yeah, so I think the story is incredibly powerful, very strong. It is a bit of a bit of a hump on the first expansion of Realm Reborn. I think everyone can agree on that.
I was trying to get into stuff with that game like a long time.
Yeah, because I think playing with your friend through a Realm Reborn is what will get you through, get you through over that hump. But once you get past the Realm Reborn, if that story hasn't made you off at all, the story is incredibly strong. There have been times where I basically wept. It's so good. So if you want to lose yourself in the story, if he can help you get through a Realm Reborn, then I think you'll love it.
Nice. I've been looking at a nice, actual legit MMO, so I'm like, wait, I don't know the
And the best part is, the free trial is unlimited playtime. So you can just try it for as long as you'd like. I personally would avoid getting it on Steam. I've heard, every time one of my friends is like, oh, there's something going on with my game, I'm like, you have a Steam client? It's always a yes. I don't know what it is about the Steam client, it just tends to have more issues. So I would avoid getting it on Steam if you can. But otherwise,
Yeah.
it's fair. I wouldn't be doing
It's
this.
a big fan base, obviously.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, 80's like hands down one of my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 80's like hands down one of my favorite.
Hot take. I mean, I didn't play 8. I have no real opinion on 8. I just think it's very interesting that either you love 8 or you hate 8. I think it's so interesting. I love that.
It's actually one of my more first ones, so yeah, I love it because there's a new experience for me. So.
Ben Stark, the voice of Clive in Final Fantasy 16, loves it. So if he's anything to go by. Every time he gets a mic, he always brings up Final Fantasy VIII.
Good. It needs more love anyways.
For sure.
Awesome, man.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah.
You have a good con?
You too.
Is this live? It is.